Are you crooked? How dare you? I didn't say you could be crooked. I'm gonna paint for y'all today. I'm so excited. Prepare to be disappointed. I didn't go to one of my best friend's wedding anniversary. She had a party and I didn't get to go because I was sick. Like always, I'm sick. So I decided to paint her a Bob Ross. Yes, it's small, but she will be thankful that it will be small. Okay, I'm going to try my best. So here we go. Want to do the Bob Ross Ocean Breeze. Maybe it'll be good. I doubt it. Okay, let's just skip to where he says the colors on the screen. Okay? Can we do that?
Hey, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join me today.
Hey, Bob.
Let's start out and have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to do this painting with me. And as usual, they'll come across in exactly the same order as I have them laid out on the palette, starting with the white and working around.
White.
Today we have
Green.
something a little different, a little unusual up here. I've taken
Blue.
an 18...
I got a little palette. That counts. And my paints. Get out of there. White. Blue. What kind of green? Bob, I don't have the right color green. Is that okay? Is that okay, Jessica? Bob, help me out. Bob, do you have nails? Because, I can't get it off. Bob, come on. It's just going to be me trying to peel off this. I can't get it off with my nails. Sorry, that's the end of the video. See ya.
Now, I've covered the whole top half with liquid white. It's nice and wet and ready to go as usual.
It's all
The bottom
liquid
half,
white, Bob.
I've started up here.
Bob, all white. All white. No liquid white. So, you're just going to have to deal with it. Because I didn't have liquid white. So, just deal. Get what you get. Okay? Continue, Bob.
I'm going to start off today with phthalo blue. Reach over here and grab some midnight black and mix them together. So I have blue and black. Blue and black. Black and blue. Whichever way. There we go. That's the way I always look when I get home late. Black and blue. Alright, let's go right up in here.
Someone beating you up?
Let's just drop in some happy little sky areas. Just using little crisscross strokes. I'm going to have some big clouds today. I think we'll do some fantastic big clouds. So I'm going to make this sky maybe a little bit darker than I usually do. Clouds and let them dance around it and have fun. There.
They're dancing in the sky.
Please don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Happy accident. That looks black. Bob, it's supposed to be blue.
I know. You're sitting at home saying, boy, that sure is a weird-looking cloud Bob's making today. Let me see if we can straighten him out. Okay,
We had some light blue to it, Bob.
Wash your brush with just odorless paint thinner. Shake it off. Just beat the devil out of it. Now then, with a clean, dry
Black
brush,
and blue.
go back, and then we'll soften this. And it's alright if you pull a little bit of this color into the light area. Sick little cloud shape is still there.
I swear that's not black.
There.
There is black in it. But it's mainly blue.
Now then. So I have bright red and midnight black. And just tap the brush into the color. Just tap it. Okay, let's go back up here. Now then, we have to make some decisions. Where does our shadows live in here?
Have
I'm
it.
going to have a
Shadows live in the
right
dark,
here,
Bob.
right against the water. And we'll just let that
That's
work
water?
right up.
Oh yeah, Bob.
Just a happy little shadow that lives in there. Big clouds today. So we'll put
Darkness,
the shadows
Bob.
in first, and then we'll come back and we'll put some highlights on them. Just sort of look around here and make a big decision. Where do you think the shadows will live in this cloud?
In the dark, Bob.
Boy, that's a sun.
Where would you
It's
live
not a
if
big
you was
deal,
dark?
because if you put a shadow here you don't like, then we'll just cover it up.
My color is so much darker than yours, Bob. I don't know what went wrong. Like, it's just, it is dark, Bob. It's dark. I don't know what to say. I'm trying my best here. I'm doing what he says. I'm doing what the man says. We'll see what happens.
Shake him off. This is the fun part.
I'm not doing that because it's going to get everywhere.
Now then, and just begin making all those fluffy little things on top of the cloud. Let that brush just dance around there and play in tiny little
On top
circles.
of what? It's a big old cloud.
Tiny little circles.
Bob.
Making all those little fluffies that live in the clouds. Bring it right on down
What
into the dark.
fluffies live in the cloud, Bob? I don't think mine looks like yours, Bob.
The nice little fluffer. Clouds are free. They
What's a
just float
fluffer?
around the sky all day and have fun. I told you we was going to make a big cloud today.
It's a big cloud,
It
Bob.
is gonna be a big cloud.
Don't worry about that. It's
There
a
you
big
go. Right
cloud.
on down. There.
Bob,
Oh, we about ate up the whole canvas with clouds.
yours
That's
don't
all right.
look like mine,
You
Bob.
learn how to make a cloud, then it's worth all the effort. Every time you practice, you learn more.
Yeah, well, I need
Every
practice.
painting you do, you learn a little bit more, and you know in your heart that the next one's going to be even better. Each one gets better. Now let's take a 2-inch brush and use
Kinda
just the
looks
top
like
corner. And we're just going to mix
The
up
sea is up
the
here.
bottom of this cloud.
This is blue down here.
It mixes
so
with the color
I'm
that's on the
just-
canvas, and all these
This
beautiful
is
little
the
effects
ocean,
will happen
apparently, down there.
automatically.
Hold on, Bob. You're getting ahead of me. Okay, Bob. Teach me.
Automatically. I like to do seascapes on blank canvas because all your dark is already in there for you. Watch here. Here's something that's fun. We'll just take white. Maybe. Let's go right in here. We'll do this. Like it. Look at that. See? And I know you're saying, "Oh, Bob, you done it this time." You may be right. Let's do it again then. What the heck? There.
What the heck, Bob? What the heck?
I'm just drying it on a paper towel. Go back into my white.
I got a
Now
towel.
then, let's make some big decisions here. This comes, zoop, and then it comes like that. And we'll do
Hold on.
exactly the same thing.
Hold on, Bob. My laptop's done. Alright, Bob. Back in action.
Take your knife and just scratch it off. Go. Just like so.
That actually
the
looks
brush.
pretty cool, Bob.
Load the bristles full of paint.
I just gave
Just
up
really
on you a
rub it in
long
there.
time
Let's go
ago.
up here.
I'm just doing my
Now,
own thing.
maybe there's some nice foam that's splashing on here.
I mean,
We're putting in the shadow for the foam. Just scrub it in.
it's pretty bad. It's
Scrub it
pretty
in. Scrub it
Wow.
in. Hard. But work
Given-
on your
gave
basic
up on
shape here now. Comes right around. This is the shadow. This is the shadow.
There's that darkness
where you
again.
Put the
Bob,
dark
you
part of the
gotta
foam in.
stop playing in the shadow.
Clean the brush washer. By the time
I'm not
this
an
is over.
expert at this.
Here.
Wait a minute, Bob. You are getting ahead of me. He's got like a mountain of rock, or a bunch of rocks, over here. Oh, Bob. What have I done? I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm sorry. Bob, it's all your fault. All your fault. Bob.
Splash
I
up
give
against
up.
the bottom of this, and there's
And
just
this will be
foam and churning and
the last video I do a painting. Probably. Bob. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. Okay? It's me. So, here it is. Bob, but that... No offense, but yours don't look like mine. Maybe I'll stick to writing. But I gotta sign it. Gotta sign it, Bob. This was a mess.